Hey ho, what's up there, space pirates? What's going on, everybody? Good to see you all. First off, Rascal's Hobbies, our boy Eric over there. Happy birthday, young man. Hope you had a good birthday today. Enjoying your time at home. Hopefully they made you a nice birthday cake, the wife and the kids. Would be nice of them. I vote we all win. I wish I could give away things to everybody. Would be nice. Definitely would be nice. Thanks everybody who stopped by last night for the live stream about what I use to live stream and take videos. What's going on, Dave? Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. Waiting on Kelly to get home. She went to the city to see Kill a Mockingbird with her students, so I'm sure she'll bust in here being all loud as she usually is. What's going on, Mike and Brian? Mark and Rich. Whole bunch of people here already. What's going on, John? Phil? Buckethead. Everybody's here. Hopefully more and more people show up. I like to see that we got 17 already and we're just starting out, which means, again, notifications went out, but YouTube is acting crazy. If anybody live streams, you know that they're changing up the back end with YouTube, so that could be the problems. They're changing up the whole thing, and it's so much more difficult because we're not used to it, and then we'll get used to it, and then they'll change it again, like that always happens. 8-Ball, can I have all of Kenny's space loot? I don't have that much. I think you might have more than me, Spence. I think you might have a bit more than me. Oh boy. So yes, we have a vote tonight because we can thank, what's going on, bud? We can thank Omar for that, for sending some stuff over. Hey Ken, if you like painting miniatures, start doing some Warhammer 40K. I agree, John. Why fix it when it's not broken? I always put on their little thing, it clicks that the navigation or something is more difficult. The 40K figures, I don't know how big they are. The small ones are just too much for my eyes. I need something a little bigger, like these, like the ladies, And I was playing with the camera, so when I'm over here at the workbench, I'm actually gonna manually focus. So it may be a little screwy, but I'm gonna manually focus. This way, we could see things a little bit clearer, because as we all know, the autofocus is a pain in the butt. I want Kenny's new paint set. I want my new paint set too. I want to use it already. But tomorrow I'm definitely doing... It sounds like a government-run thing. Absolutely. What's going on, Ian? No snow here. We still have spring going on in New York, which just means March is going to be probably crazy and we'll catch a blizzard or something. But tomorrow I'm definitely doing the review on the Everlasting Wet Palette. This way I can start painting up the young lady over here. And then we'll get into more figures and stuff like that. Yeah, some of the bigger figures like that. I'm trying to get into the bust and stuff. I'm looking around and see what's out there, so I can grab some more figures and stuff like that. I want to learn how to do black and white better, so I can do Laurel and Hardy, get those going on, all sorts of stuff. So yesterday, as I was saying, I had fun doing that with like showing what I use for live streaming and other things. So if anybody does have questions, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn them into a live stream or a video, which would be fun. Live streams are more fun. I've gotten so used to doing the live streams over videos. I've really been lazy on videos. We cut down bringing the videos over from MBI to 1 a day. This way, just in case me and Paul do a video during the day, it's not 3 notifications a day. It's only 2. And thank you everybody who's registering at the site and plus subscribing over here. So if you're watching and haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the little notification icon or bell as well, please. Kenny's doing little figures because he's a modeling genie. Phenomenal modeling power, 80 video shows. Yeah, no, I wish I was a modeling genie. I suck. I know I'm going to have to strip this poor girl down a few times when I'm painting her. Unless I get lucky and do her good on the first try. We shall see. We shall see. So let's do our usual rundown at the beginning of the show. Well, it seems Streamlabs won't let me donate again. Streamlabs And Stream Elements, they got some buggy problems. You know what I noticed? Two people are having trouble with Streamlabs. One is GB, and he's across the pond that way. He can't do donations. And John is up in Canada, and he can't get the space loot working. I wonder if there's something with Streamlabs where with the connections outside the United States or something. I have no idea. But the two people that have trouble with it are not in the United States. Stripping girls is fun. especially when they're little metal ones with big boobies. I gotta order. I'll probably want to try to order one a month because these are expensive. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Smash that like button. You guys are the best. Wait, that was all kind of wrong. He's going to strip her down unless he does her right the first time. There goes the PG rate. That's right. This is not for kids. It's all adult content over here. Good jokes. Good jokes. So tonight we're going to look at Baby Yoda, which blame Canada. It's Canada's fault. They've won too many Stanley Cups. We're going to look at the child, Baby Yoda, whatever other names they have for him out there. But it's NY3D Creations kit, so we'll be looking at that one tonight. And we'll do our usual beginning rundown just in case we have new people here. We'll click onto the giveaway one. See, you know what I noticed again? All right. The chat log is not showing up. See, I'm even having trouble with Streamlabs myself. I might have to undo it and redo it because the chat is supposed to show up right next to me while I'm talking so I can see it, and it's not doing it. Let me see. There we go. Now it's popping up. Hopefully it pops up again. I don't know. It's acting crazy. There's another one, Stream Elements. I like that one, but I can't do like the space loot and stuff like that on there. So hopefully they can fix that up and we could get that done. I say kill the like button, Kenny. Kill it. Smash it. Omar's here. Uh-oh. Hello, Mrs. Omar. And people in the grocery store listening to us talk about models. So let's go over to the first thing we'll check out is the giveaways, and hopefully that's working with the little stuff over my head. The chat is working in there. Okay. So this Saturday is the giveaway. I got to bring my Jeep in for a recall at 7:45 in the morning, so I'm shooting for 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon for the giveaway. I'm hoping for 2 because it's a little earlier and it gives everybody a chance. But if it's not 2, it's going to be 3. I want to get that on there early. This way everybody gets a chance at the giveaway. So one serious note, has anybody ever used decals for figure eyes? Mark Dunmore, he does figures a lot, and he uses the decals for the eyes, and they come out really, really nice. We're out and headed to the folks. Ah, okay. Yes, so if you check out Lord Barkley III. Hello, Lord Barkley III. We got some cool names in here. We definitely has some cool names in here. But yes, if Mark ever pops in here, or if you want to catch him on Facebook, he does the decals with the eyes sometimes, and they come out really nice. Rascal, all you have to do is be here Saturday, and you're going to use Space Loot to buy raffle tickets, and then it's randomly drawn by Streamlabs, and you have a chance at winning. So this Saturday, be on the lookout between 2-3 o'clock for this giveaway. It's sponsored by NY3D Creations. They're going to be giving away 2 of his figures. It's going to be the $50 or less ones, and you'll get to pick which one you want. And very nice of Hobby Mike. I don't think he's here right now, of sponsoring this one. And then I got to go to hold of Brett because he's going to be sponsoring. Sabo Miniatures is going to be sponsoring also a couple giveaways. And actually, I'm going to ask Brett because I don't see the big set on his site. And he hooked me up with that set with a good price. So I want to see if he can get those sets in just in case anybody wants them. This way you don't have to go looking around. We can go to one dedicated spot. So this is the giveaway. And we'll go for anybody new. and doesn't know, we run the site hobbylinkinternational.com, and these are the events we got going on this year. Oh, look at that! It started up with the wrong one at the end. So we got the, we'll just start off wherever I left it off last time. The the 2020 HLI Secret Santa. The Secret Santa one is for any of the guys that are in the gift exchange, and that's open-ended. So just at some point in your life, try to get one of those kits done that you get for Christmas. I know Buck Moore did one, and I'm still waiting on a write-up for his monster, Frankenstein, to put up on the site. Then we got the 2020 HLI Community Batman group build, which a few people have finished theirs. Still waiting on some entries for that. That runs all year long, so if you're interested in that. And all these are up on the site. I'll go over to the site a little later and show anybody that's not here, or new here, I should say, where to find the rules. Then we got the Be a Kid Again group build, which I was working on the other day, but yesterday and today it decided to rain again. So I haven't been able to primer up the underside of the saucer. I got the top primed up. I don't have the bottom primed up. But this one basically going to be building. Thank you very much, whoever that was. I did not see it. I will see it in a second because I'm going to have to check and make sure that you got your space loot for that. Be a Kid Again is basically out of the box. Oh my God, Richard, you're crazy. Thank you very much. Now you got to make me do math. Hurry up. Somebody do math. 50 times 25. But anyway, this one's out of the box, and you're building pretty much like a kid. No aftermarket parts or anything like that. The next group build is the Shelf Queen group build. We all have Shelf Queens sitting there. So anything you haven't finished up, you basically have 3 years to finish them up. And anybody that finishes the group builds and stuff, you're going to have your build posted up on the main site as an article. This way we don't lose them. The only thing I ask you to do is once you're done, try to take the pictures with a clear background and no clutter. This way people can see your model much better. About 1 million. Yeah, that's what I say, about 1 million. But it's so much better if you, even if you get go to Michael's or something and just get a white or blue or black piece of oak tag where you can have a clearer background. This way nothing's in the way of your model. You did a lot of work on it, and you'll be good. 1,250. There we go. The other one that we got going on, I got to order. Payday's Friday. I have to order my War is Over figures. The sailor kissing the nurse, or actually dental assistant. The VJVE 75th anniversary group build, commemorating the 75th anniversary of victory over Japan, victory in Europe, the end of World War II. This group build is a little different. You can build all the military stuff, but we opened it up to anything from 1939 to the end of the war. So if you're into cars and you're not into military stuff, and you like the older cars from that period, you can build that. You can build something that was going on in the US at the time, or even Europe, something that was good. You don't have to do anything warlike, but you can do anything that's involved from 1939 to the end of the war. So it's nice to have a pro photographer in the house. Yeah, that is nice. LTC, what's going on? Thanks for the math, guys. I stink at math. Let's use. Hold on, what's this? Okay. YouTube's yelling at me right now for some reason. Somehow my bit rate is at 10,000. And they're suggesting to go down to 4,000. I don't know how it's at 10,000. But that's the World War II group build for this year. Then we have our annual Halloween group build, which everybody usually gets into. This one, anything spooky or anything like that. I am married to a teacher. Anything spooky, creepy, all goes in here. And Halloween night, we have our live show, and we have the slideshow of everybody's builds to show off what everybody did. So that's always a good thing. And then we have the regular Halloween, the HLI Christmas group build, which is anything Christmassy. Could be kids at play having a snowball fight. Could be soldiers out in the middle of the forest during the winter. Anything that has to do with Christmas, it could be for that group build. So if you're interested in any of that, just go over to HobbyLink International. I'll jump over there real quick. Where's computer? HobbyLink International. If you're interested in any of the group builds, just come to hobbylinkinternational.com, click into group builds, and then you have You have everything in here. The easiest way, though, if you're looking for the rules, it's the first one up here. You can click Group Build Rules and then go through and check out all the rules. If you did not know, we added a new section to HobbyLink International, the rail yard. We are going to start putting up things about model trains. It could be like a 1/35 scale model of a train. It could be real trains, your layouts, anything like that. Step by step about trains. So if you're into trains or you know somebody that's into trains, we're actually, let me jump back over here and talk to you. Let me get off of this thing. We are actually looking for somebody that's into trains. If you know somebody that's into trains, hey, what's going on, Ken? As you know, we get stuff in for review from Green Strawberry. Paul gets in a ton of military stuff from Mini Art, Itinerary, Very Fire. He gets a bunch of military stuff in for review. So if we find somebody that's into trains and we can get stuff in for review, we're going to send that to you or have them directly sent to you. But you got to do the reviews. You got to, written reviews, hopefully some video reviews. If you're into that, we will get you the train stuff, but you got to be on board and have it to us on time. If it's something you can't do, don't offer to do it, and then you're getting stuff, keeping it for free, and we're not getting the reviews. So if you know somebody into trains and is into doing that, let me know, and we could get that stuff. I built a Golden Spike, I built a Jupiter locomotive, and need to build a Rogers. Oh, very cool. So yes, we're gonna be adding trains on there. Just to remind you, Kenny, I'm not done with the Batman. No worries. The Batman stuff is all year, so whenever it's done, and you get it in there. And even if you go over the year, it's no big deal. We'll still have the stuff up there. So yes, trains is going on there, and we're gonna eventually. What HobbyLink International was supposed to be was regular models like we build, trains, and RC. So eventually we're going to be adding RC onto the site also. You'll be seeing that, and that my brother Tommy's into. I'm into RC. I don't have mine anymore, but I want to get more. But if we get stuff in for that, we'll be doing reviews on that too. Alrighty. So those are the thingies. Now let's get on to showing you what we got to vote, and this is thanks to our friend Omar, who's helping us out here. I love train layouts. When we get a house, I'm definitely going to put up a small train layout. So these are going to be the 3 we're voting on tonight. And then once I go through them, don't vote yet. Once I go through them, I'll let you know the thing is up and you can vote. Green Strawberry's not putting out anything for trains. They're all sci-fi. I'm talking about we're in contact with other manufacturers of not model trains, but well, I guess model trains for layouts and stuff like that. So we're actually getting in contact with those companies to see if we could get stuff. But the first one we got up for vote is the REVELL Corvette C5-R COMPUWARE. It's a nice looking car. I would definitely going to be trying this guy out. Not a big car person, but that is an excellent looking car. So we got that one up for vote for next week. He's big into RC, then got married. Yeah, RC is very expensive. Very, very expensive. Then we have QUARK from Deep Space Nine. This is a vinyl kit. I've never built a vinyl kit before. And actually, while I was looking for the picture to do for the vote, I seen somebody from BritModeler.com did one, Andy Moore, and he did an excellent job on this kit. So here's another one that's up, QUARK. He's got a little glass in his hands and stuff. And these are all thanks to Omar getting us to do votes again. And then we have the 1/700 scale Space Cruiser YAMATO. So these are going to be the 3 that we're going to vote for. You got the YAMATO, the Corvette, and QUARK. Why is that so hard for me to say? I don't know. So I'm going to jump into the back of Streamlabs, and I'm going to go over to the polls, and I'm going to open that poll up, and you should see it in the front end here shortly. Already have that kit and plenty of others. Okay, the vote is open. So if you're interested in the YAMATO, it's !vote as one word. Hit the spacebar, !YAMATO. If you are interested in the Corvette, then it would be exclamation point vote as one word, hit the space bar, exclamation point Corvette as one word. And if you're interested in QUARK, then the vote would be exclamation point vote, hit the space bar, exclamation point QUARK, and you'll vote for him. So we'll come back to those a little later. Oh, snap, we got 30 people here. Hello, everybody. Hey, what's going on, Bob Gregory? So if you're just jumping in, I'll run through these real quick. We've got QUARK, YAMATO, and Corvette, and we're going to come back to those a little later on, just in case we get more people in here. We got a bunch of people tonight. It's very cool. We'll come back over here. I was going to say something and I forgot what I was going to say. Yippity skippity. Yippity skippity. Oh, if you weren't here last night, I redid the Amazon shop. I'll give you that link now. The shop is much smaller and just things that you've seen on the website that I've used or on a show. So as we use more stuff, then I'll add more stuff. So if you're interested, GB, put the exclamation point with vote as one, and then hit the space bar, exclamation point YAMATO as one. And then you'll be able to vote. Chippy has a blade. Chippy has a blade. That's another thing. While we're here, let's talk about that. Teespring. Listing, storefronts. If you didn't know, we do have a storefront for t-shirts. I'm going to be redesigning the storefront come tomorrow. I went crazy and just put everything up on the storefront just in case. But if you are interested in t-shirts, sweatshirts, I'm going to be taking some of the stuff down. That's the link to our store for t-shirts and stuff. Let me go over to the computer. Computer down. So this is the HLI shop. You got Chippy over here. You could go all products or apparel, homeware, accessories, and about. But we're going to be taking stuff off, like the phone cases are going to go away. The socks are going to go away. We're just going to mainly stick with... I can't do hats because Chippy is too involved for a hat. We're going to stick with mugs, t-shirts, sweatshirts. Put some more ladies' sweatshirts up there. We're going to keep stickers. And if they come out with collared shirts and stuff like that. I am keeping the pillows because I want pillows for myself. I just haven't ordered them yet. My sweatshirt is coming in. What I was going to ask you guys is, I was thinking of, let me go back to me, of making a few more designs. I got to do the Building a Galaxy one. I have to put that shirt and stuff up there. Philip, you got to hit the space bar in between the two. So it's exclamation point vote, hit the space bar, exclamation point YAMATO. And if you see it scroll by, it's over there. The whatchamacallits? The voting things. But I'm thinking of doing getting the guy to design a Space Pirates t-shirt. If anybody's interested, I can get those, get the thing made up, put it on a shirt, and put it on the site. I was thinking of getting a few more things made up and put up into the store. So if you're interested, let me know. I voted for QUARK, so he would get at least one. I'll email you with some questions about Teespring. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can email me a little later. You made a deal for Batman kits before Kenny was done showing them. Yes, if you... I'm going to jump over... I keep jumping back over... Whoever that was. Oh, Bob... donated 5. While I'm here and talking to you, I'll go make sure that that's 250. I want to make sure that the loyalty is going in there. Why am I getting the aw snap? Hopefully that doesn't happen while I'm live streaming. Let me find Bob. Does it tell me Bob, or does it do it onto Robert? Robert Gregory. 1,050, 1165. Okay, yours didn't pop up, so I gotta fix yours. 65. I just did yours, and I got to do Richard. Richard, you did $25, you crazy bastard. Kelly, what's for dinner? We need. I should do that. Kelly, what's for dinner? T-shirt. And Richard, I gotta add $12.50 to yours. 12. That's 16. That's 17.05. Oof, you jumped up big time. Save. Yeah. So if you do donate, I always make sure that you have your space loot in the back, because that's another thing Streamlabs sometimes adds it, sometimes doesn't add it. So those are added up. Speaking of, let's go over to Chippy, and we're gonna go over to the computer again. We got a lot going on tonight. If you're interested in anything, Omar still has stuff for sale. You got to register at the site to get into this, and then go to groups. The first group is Omar Model Kit Sale, and then you click into that. And this is a temporary group until Omar says he's done selling them or just doesn't want to do it anymore, and we will take this down. So anything that's on the list is still available. I have to check and make sure that there's, that some of that stuff is not gone. Following our new listings, he added some new ones here, which I think I put up into the list, and then a few more that were added to the list over here. That's a nice kit. So check out the group. There's a ton, and there goes the blind cat knocking stuff down. There's a ton of stuff in there that you can grab if you want. Just come to the site, join in, check out what he has, and we take down and put stuff up. Hold on one second. My cat is doing something that he shouldn't be doing, and the blind one. That was fun. Max decided he wanted to paint. He knocked over Mom's whole cup of paintbrushes off the kitchen counter onto the floor and was swatting them all over the place. Always fun during the live stream. Always fun. But like I was saying, if you want to check out the kits, I have to get pictures again, go through them, and maybe we'll do one more of Omar's sales. This way we can get that going and get Omar to move those kits. Try to move more of those kits for Omar. Yeah, it was Mad Max. Yeah, he's up to stuff. Mike, I gotta go check yours too. John, I'll help you make a better intro for your channel if you want. Just if you know my email, hobbylinkinternational@gmail.com. Send me some ideas and we'll see what we can do, what we could come up for your channel. I like doing stuff like that. Let's go add Mike's. Mike's got Mike. Oh, Mike, how do you have 2 accounts on here, Mike, which is weird. Okay, I'm gonna move those over there, so it's 255, 1,050. That's interesting. You came up twice. All right, let me Oh, you're up to, there we go. Yeah, there was one with 0 watch hours, but you had, I'm hoping, I'm hoping YouTube comes up with something like this where we don't have to use a third-party software to do any of this stuff on the side. Always something, always something. Oh, FedEx is crazy. FedEx is crazy. That stuff. Oh, we'll take a look at it, John, and see what we can do. We'll figure something. Do you want me to look for Andrea Miniature while I'm at the Richmond? Oh, that would be cool if you could. Usually get better prices at the shows too. Hey, what's going on, Alex? All right, so enough yakking. Let's get over to the bench and check out this figure already. Not this figure. Actually, let's bring this up a little bit because I was messing around with this, and see, like that's kind of, it's all blurry and stuff. So I figured out that I can actually go into the camera controls, jump up the focus so it's a little blurry, and then I can get these things clearer, closer. So I'll have to manually mess with focus, but that's okay. We can get it done. So she's primed up. What I got to do is I completely forgot to plug her arms back up. I had those plugged up in here so I didn't get paint in them. The nice thing about the metal ones is I just take lacquer thinner right to her, and it's not gonna melt her or anything. Boobies on the figure. So I can always play with the manual focus. I think her lips look puckered because of the whistle. Yes, she actually does have a whistle that's going to be in her other hand. I'm going to start handling the women. You know what? That's what me and my mother-in-law Elaine were saying, that she does not look like this lady. We either think she has more African-American features, but I've never painted dark skin before, so I wouldn't know how to paint her like that, and I'll mess that thing up big time. Good mail call haul leaf maker. Oh, nice. 70 Galaxy police car for Halloween. Nice. Cheap toy for Halloween. Halloween's always good. Space boobies. So this is the child, or whichever one you want to call him. This isn't the one in his little cradle. This is a different one. So it comes with two heads, his little body, and the base. His little hands and the little froggy. I still got to these have been sitting around. I'm waiting for it to be, I got to take them out and let them do their thing. I didn't even hit them with alcohol yet. And I think that's the first thing I'm going to buy. I seen a 48-inch boom arm for my microphone. So I think I'm going to get the boom arm. This way I could put the mic above me and move it with me. Because I know when I move over here to the bench, I don't usually move the microphone like I just did, and it's a little harder to miss. You didn't miss the vote. Vote's still open, Alex. I'm going to run through that again, but it's for a Corvette, QUARK, and the YAMATO. So let's take a look. We'll put these on the side. Ooh, a Kelly hair on the bench. Let's see if this is not so blurry. So I'm probably going to play with the focus too while we're over here. And let's go into the focus and see if we can focus this up a little bit better than what it was. So here, this is just a simple base. You got flat portion here, and then you got the little peg to put him on, a little peg to put the froggy on, and then it's textured, so it's like the ground. You can paint that up. If you put this on a round base, and then you just take modeling clay or some kind of clay, put it around and texture it, then you can make the ground wider instead of just that little patch of ground. Might build a psycho house for this year's Halloween. Oh, that would be cool. So that's the base, just a nice simple little base. We'll save him the child for last, but let's see if we can get the frog. There he is. That's much better. Here's the little froggy with his one eye. He's got his little post hole there to put him down. The points for the supports are a little bit on his bottom here and the side of his foot. You can barely see them. That's going to be easy cleanup. He's nice and smooth, and this guy's really cool. And then, like I said, he's got his little post right over here, which you can pop him in. I wouldn't even pop him in over there. I would probably take this little pin out, just fill his gut. It's a lot easier just to glue him down to the base, or even just leave him down on the base, because his feet actually sit very well on that base. This way, if you don't want him over there and you want to move him over here at some point, you can move the little, oop, don't kill the frog, the little froggy guy wherever you want. I'm definitely saving up. I think the first printer I'm going to get is the Alegu Mars. My buddy Augie Gonzalez from Interstellar Modeler, he actually messaged me the other day, and he's jumping into the 3D printing arena himself. Do you have to soak the resin like cast resin? No, these, talking to Mike and Omar, these will just get wiped down with isopropyl alcohol, preferably 95, but 91 works. Wipe them down, and then set them out, let them dry, and they're fine. Oh, we have a subscriber, and I'm missing who the subscriber is. Whoever just subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. Say hello. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. So this is the body of the child. Nice wrinkles. The collar here, you can see it's still, this has been sitting here. It tells you how busy I am doing other things. This is still a little sticky. I just wasn't going to wipe it down with alcohol, set it out. But the collar is really nicely textured. And then you got the wrinkles in the back. And all the supports are on the bottom, so this just has to be sanded down a little bit. It's hollow cast. You can tell by the holes in the bottom here. And then there's his support point to toss him right onto the base like that. So let me get this up here without trying to kill the frog again. So it'll sit right on the base like that. No, Mac, don't scan now. Not while we're in the middle of something here. And then it's got drain holes on top, which is nice because you save on resin that way. It's nice and light. And it's a cool little kit. So let's move over to, we'll keep him there. We'll save his heads for last. Then we got two little itty bitty hands. Very nicely done. I mean, you can't even see the line marks on here. And if you use something like the Surfacer 1000 or the 1200 or even the Finisher 1500, any little imperfections will be taken out with those. I don't use the automotive fillers for something small like this because I think they would be too much and take away detail. I would use something that's made for modeling like Mr. Surfacer 15 or Mr. Finisher 1500. It'll still take care of those deviations in the model and not ruin anything. Even the 1000 is good. I use that and it doesn't take away any detail. Yeah, I've had them in the bag, Omar, since I got them, so I haven't set them out or anything like that. I haven't wiped them down. We did Freddy last week. He's still sitting in the bag. I got to get to these things. Do you CA or 5-minute epoxy? CA. CA. And there's his other cute little hand. I'm going to call him Yoda because it makes people mad. Still curious. Did anybody see who the person was that just subscribed? It should have came across the screen, but I missed it. His little mitts. His little mitts go into his little. This dude's got no arms. It's like a T-Rex. How's he gonna grab anything? Little T-Rex Yoda. That's what I'm gonna call him. His little. I don't want to mess it up and stick it in there, but his little mitts. His little mitts go in there nicely. So we're getting there on Yoda. There's not many pieces to him at all. There's the 3 pieces, 2 hands in his body, 2 heads, and the little froggy guy. So we'll put those down there. Let me see which head I want to look at first. Okay. Look at this guy first. So this is the first head. You have the the support marks underneath, so that's a good thing. Just sand those down, get rid of those. That's the only support marks on it. You can see no lines at all. Very nice. This is the one, and he's got a couple supports on the side of his ear. Light sanding, and that's good to go. This is the one with his eyes wide open, and he's checking everything out. And then his little head can go in there. It's not fitting all the way in because I haven't sanded it down. It's got the little bump, so it's going to hamper him going down. So there he is with his little head on. So once I sand those down, it'll go down and his chin will be in there, and I got to stop touching the sticky stuff. So he's cute. He's a cute little dude. And then, who's texting me while we're trying to do that? Yeah, Baby Yoda. Some people flip out, Brian, if you call him Baby Yoda. I don't know. Steve, I just got a notification that Steve has subscribed to us on YouTube. Thank you, and welcome aboard, Steve. Glad to have you with us. Uh-oh. Our buddy Boyd, don't go running around, but when we're done, Boyd posted something. Posted up. So, I got to check out what Boyd did later. Now we got the second head. Now the second head I'm calling the fuck you head. So if you're a child and just heard that, I'm sorry. But this is his eyes. He's got his eyes squinting, looking at you like, hey dude, I'm going to take you around the corner and I'm going to beat the snot out of you. I don't know what he's mad about, but he looks mad to me. And it's the same thing on here. He's got the little bumps on the bottom that just have to be sanded off to drain holes. I mean, the resin, this is so light that it's not solid resin, and I like that it's not solid resin. But yeah, this is the mean face, like, I'm coming to take your wallet and I'm going to stab you up. I found the Gorilla CA is great. Stop with that Gorilla CA. You know my favorite CA. Now Gorilla Glue is awesome. So this one, see how this one didn't have the bumps on the peg, so you can see how it fits nice in there, and it gets his chin tucked in to his collar. And he's not sleepy, man. This is not sleepy Baby Yoda. This is, I'm coming, I'm taking your wallet, Yoda. So that's him. Why is that so loud? Hold on. Yeah, why is that so loud? I lowered it before. Uh-oh. Mom's watching the Medicine Woman show, the old show. So that's it for the kit. I mean, it's nice, nicely cast. You got the two heads. So you interchangeable. Pop them on and off. You got his two little, I'll pick this up. Two little hands and the little froggy here. And it's an excellent cast. All the cleanup you have to do is in spots that are not important at all. You're not going to see them, which I like. He puts the supports in great spots. Oh, I'm going to keep that head on there, and I put him like that. I like him. What do you guys think? Think he's? We'll see in a second there, Omar. I need to get Yoda lightsaber. Oh, Yoda lightsaber would be cool. What do you guys think? I mean, you can tell there's no build lines or anything like that. I mean, these are really nice. And if you've seen on the event one is the zombie girl. I'm thinking about getting her for Halloween. Yeah, it is. It's an awesome kit. Definitely is. I am definitely saving up, and we'll be getting a 3D printer of my own. I actually started messing with Fusion 360 last night because I want to learn. So I'm going to try to take some courses for that. I don't want to learn how to draw like a Yoda or anything like that. That's just way too complicated for me. I want to learn how to draw for like the model kits or diorama stuff because I want to build a Christmas diorama, and I want to make my own windows and a few other things. So if I can do that, that would be friggin' awesome. But the learning curve is going to be steep with me because I'm old. I am old. Okay, let's apply there. Hit OK. We're going to hit OK on this one. We're going to jump back up, and just in case we have new people, we have our vote going on right now for NYC Baby Yoda. That's what he is. Do you pay for the files? You can go. We have on the site. Again, we started here. I'll jump over. If you're interested in 3D printing, we did start a group on the site. You got to be, again, registered. Hit groups. And I know there's a 3D one over here. Again, if you come to groups, the first thing it's on is groups, and it's everything. The easiest way to find is either searching up here for something or group categories. Group categories are nice because it's easier to find things that way, and that'll just populate. But to my computer's slow because I'm running so many things. To answer your question, Bob, we got the 3D questions, answers, and prints group. The first thing, and it's pinned for everybody, are places that you can buy files from and print your own stuff up. So some of these places have like awesome stuff. Where was the one? Gambody, I think it is. Hey, there's Yoda right there. Menu. I don't want to allow you. Like if you go to cartoons, you can buy any of these, download them, and print them up. You don't even have to draw anything. Futurama guy. So there's tons of places. We have a group where you can find the stuff, and we'll be adding more and more onto it as people tell us what they found, good places that they can go to. So if you're interested in that, you can find that there. But if you don't want a 3D print, you can always go over to Hobby Mike at ny3dcreations.com and pick up from him. He's got a lot of good stuff over there. Whee! Let me move that over here. I remember when dust was a new idea. If I got into 3D printing, it would be from the wife. El Kabong from the wife. Yeah. It's just another expense for us. So anyway, let me jump back over here for anybody that just jumped in and wanted to get in on the vote. Tonight, what we're going to vote on is the REVELL Corvette C5-R CompuWare version, and it's exclamation point vote together, like you see it there on the picture. Hit the spacebar, exclamation point Corvette together, and then hit enter. If you're not interested in that one, voting for that one, you can vote on QUARK, the AMT Deep Space 9, and that's exclamation point vote, hit the spacebar, exclamation point QUARK. I wonder if Kelly is home because the dog is barking. Annie, shut up. Annie. No, Kelly is not home. Annie, enough, puppy dog. And the last one would be the 1/700 scale Space Cruiser Yamato, and that's exclamation point vote, hit the spacebar, exclamation point Yamato. Oh, she's barking because Sophie's barking. So those are the three. So if you haven't voted yet and you want to vote, it's been a very busy live stream tonight. All sorts of stuff going on between cats and dogs and this and that. All good stuff. And again, yesterday, if you missed it, if you didn't watch the show yesterday, I usually get pointed Q-tips, and they're pretty expensive at Walgreens for a tiny amount. I picked up 800 of the pointed Q-tips for $8 or $9 and had them delivered in one day from Amazon. If you're interested in these, you can go to our shop on Amazon or check out yesterday's video, and I have everything linked in the video. Those come in handy, and I found a few more things I want to get done up. What are we talking about? A UPS truck? Well, I missed something, Brian. I see people do 3D car part. Yeah, I seen 3D car parts and stuff like that. I wouldn't use it for that. I just want to learn how to draw basic stuff that I need for dioramas. I don't want to go crazy. Stuff that you don't find like on Thingiverse and stuff. I want to do those. Oh, speaking of that, Phil, I am actually looking to get the new Voyager, This way I can do a side-by-side comparison of them both. And I seen what you were talking about with the windows. With the windows. All right, let me check and see what we got going on the vote. Polls should be open. Oh, there's the poll. Okay. Oh, we got a good 20 votes in there already. We got 20 votes with 24 people. That's pretty good. We got a lot of votes, which is awesome. I'm gonna let it run for about another 5 minutes. It's a pretty runaway vote at the moment. So if anybody still wants to get in and vote, get in there and vote now. Otherwise, I'm gonna shut it down soon. And we're gonna run the vote like we usually do. And that's going to be whatever two lose this week will be back in next week's vote, and we'll add another one in until we're out of kits again. So we got for about 7 weeks until, unless I you QUARK voter, you. We might have either 6 or 7 weeks, because there's one that Omar sent me, and he already said he knew which one I would want to build first, and I might actually start on it before doing unboxing. Is this old Verlinden one, and it's kind of blurry. It's kind of blurry. Let's fix the camera so you can see it. Logitech webcam, configure video, blah 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 blah. And move this over here. So this is the one, the Skeleton Warrior. It's actually pretty heavy. It's 150 millimeter. Skeleton Warrior, and this dude is cool. So I may actually start on him before I do an unboxing of him. And if I do start on him, I'm going to do a video series of him. Apply, okay. Get rid of that. He's a cool dude. New Voyager, you mean the recent reboxing with the new art? Pretty sure it's the same kit, unchanged. The new art one, yes. I actually, I think it was Spencer and I were talking about it. Yes, on the community. The newer one, they did make a change to it, and you can see that the windows are more like the Enterprise D, and they're more of the correct pattern than the original Monogram kit. Has just big fat windows, just huge windows that are not proper. I mean, you could fix it. I don't know if I have the aftermarket set in my Voyager. Hold on a second. Can't get to the model. I got to get up in the closet and get down to it. But I am looking to get the one with the newest box art that's really clear with Janeway up in the top corner. So I'm gonna get those, and we'll do a side by side just to show the differences. But the new one definitely has 3 slotted windows. The old one's just a big rectangle. And if you have the not JT graphics, if you have the Paragraphics photo etch, it does make it look better. But we were looking at that too, and it's not the same windows that are supposed to be on there. The Voyager kit is screwed up anyhow. You'd have to do so much scratch building to that. Like a guy like Dave, who likes to do that crazy scratch building, would have a field day with this thing, just fixing it up. And from what I remember, when I first started that kit, talking to all the guys, Voyager's my favorite ship, but all the guys that I was talking to about fixing it up and stuff, the scale is wrong. And when you come down towards the back of the ship and it gets that curve, there's supposed to be windows there. Paragraphics has a template, but even using the template, when you put those windows in, they're not in the right spot. So the kit is just totally off. So it'd be great if somebody actually designed a model that was accurate, you know, instead of what we have now. So it'd be nice if Polar Lights grabbed that, made a 1/350 scale of that sucker, and did it upright. I'd love to see that and grab it. And grab that guy. QUARK is the man. I want. Get the Odo model to do with dedication plaques or anything. Oh, that'd be cool. You can get the original monogram and newer Revell kits are different. The Revell has the correct windows, the right clear deflector detail, and the better decal sheet. I have the decal sheet. I wonder if they got their decal sheet from JT Graphics, because I have the decals from JT Graphics, and they look exactly like the decals that you showed me that picture of. So yeah, there's differences, but the model is still off. The window placement is wrong, and it's missing windows. So all they did, it looks like, is fixed up the shapes of the windows, but they're still missing windows on the ship itself, and the bridge is way off. And there you go, Dave. You are the man that would probably do that thing justice with scratch building and adding on to that ship, because even though it's a decent representation, somebody needs to make that ship into the ship it's supposed to be. Indeed they should, which would be nice. I would like to see that ship done up right. Alrighty. There was a limited edition that redid the models, and Revell kept that way. I wonder, doesn't Bandai have the Voyager too? I wonder how theirs is if they have the Voyager. So I'm going to go into the poll. I'm going to stop the poll. Why does it keep making me reload? I'm going to kill this computer. By Christmas time, I will definitely have a new computer. All right, we're gonna close the poll, because we actually went 2 minutes over from when I said I was going to go. We got 20 votes in here, and I'm sure you all can guess who's going to win it. I'm going to hit the complete button, and it'll pop up and tell you if you're watching. You can no longer vote on the poll, and the poll should pop up here in a second. YAMATO was the most voted option of the poll with 65% of the votes. I have a bad feeling QUARK is going to be that guy. He's going to be that guy that nobody votes. Well, we get the few votes for, and he'll be the last one that we open up. Now I'd buy that for sure. Yeah, I would buy that for sure too. I want an excellent Voyager made. I'm sure they're expensive. I don't have the cash for that. Don't have the cash for that at all. So I'm deciding what I'm going to do tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm definitely, or tomorrow afternoon when the boy gets home, or if it's quiet in here during the day, I'm gonna do whatchamacallit, my wet palette review. Everlasting wet palette. We'll open that up, and I'm gonna go in the attic and see if my distilled water's in there. So remember, just if you're using the wet palette or you make your own wet palette, don't use tap water, because there's all sorts of contaminants in tap water. New York City, they put fluoride, and there's other stuff in there. And that's going to screw with your paints. Max, don't chew on that wire. You'll get electrocuted, my man. You want to use distilled water or make your own distilled water. You don't want all those chemicals and stuff that come in tap water. So, and I used with the scale 75 when I was using, when I was already doing Frankenstein or the monster and the black and gray. I just used distilled water to cut it. I didn't use any kind of thinners or anything like that, and flowed perfectly. So, but I do want to still get some of the scale 75 stuff. So that's we got the winner for next week. We're going to check out the YAMATO. And this is a Bandai kit. So this is the guy. I never know which way to turn this when I'm looking at myself. So this is the guy we're going to check out next week. That's the winner, and we'll set up a new vote. A new vote for the next week. Saturday, we're going to have our giveaway. Bandai did a 1/850 scale US Voyager. That's not a bad size. 1/500. I want the 1/350 YAMATO kit, which is crazy expensive. I can't afford that one. But that's always one of my rants when people do that one day too. People complain about the prices of kits. There's a lot that goes into the pricing of kits, and if I can't afford it, I don't buy it. So it's no big deal to me. I'd love to have certain kits, but I'd rather have food and a roof over my head than spending. Some people are crazy. They spend their money that they shouldn't be spending on model kits. $450. It's a lot of cash. They were poll sometime around round to ask the future kit. They possibly 1/1000. 1/1000 is garbage for a Voyager. That's a waste of time and effort. If they're gonna do it, and hopefully they're watching and listening to everybody in here. We want 1/350 scale. We want a 1/350 scale kit. Trying to think if there's anything else. I got to clean my brushes for Gonna clean my brushes up for painting. My new brushes, they still have starch in them. I'm just like way behind on everything. Let me see where the white. Oh, I still got to do unboxings of the Harry Potter. I got so much stuff to do in so little time. Just checking on the wife because she's in Manhattan. Want to see where she's traveling at. Oh, she's back in Staten Island. She's near her school, dropping the kids off after seeing that stuff. So now, like we did last night, here's a quick question for you guys. Like we did last night with the showing you everything we use for live streams and videos. Is there any other things you'd like me to do like that? Like for anybody that wants to live stream, do you want me to do? I can do a live stream on showing you how to use OBS, using Stream Elements or Streamlabs. I can show you how to make cover photos for your thumbnails for YouTube. A very easy way in Photoshop. We can do a bunch of stuff like that if you want, especially if you want a live stream. I can show you how to use all this stuff. It's a retirement plan. When I retire, I won't be increasing the stash. I have enough kits. Spencer couldn't build them in a half lifetime. He's a youngin'. Yeah, that is whatever I have. That's a good idea. Buy what I can, and then no more during. The only thing I'd have to buy when I'm retired is paint, or use the blood of my enemies. A vid on working with resin, kits, prep, glue, primers, and such. I could do that one with the skeleton because I really don't work with resin that often because living in the apartment and resin dust and stuff like that. But you know what? When I do the skeleton warrior, I can do that because he's resin and we can do that. Laying wood. Laying wood's going to be around October. We'll lay some more wood. Hold them later in the day. Later in the day, as in how late? Because I do these at the weeknights. I do at 6 o'clock, or I try to get on 6 o'clock, and that's sometimes too late for the guys on the other side of the ocean, too early for the guys in California and Washington and stuff like that. So during the weeks, it's a little tricky. The weekend I try to do 2 or 3 o'clock. This way it's early enough for the guys across the pond to get in on it, and the guys in the California side are just waking up. So it's kind of tough to get the shows at a good time for everybody. Hour wood marathon, 8 hours. That's right, we did 8 hours of laying wood. New story, new show. How Kenny does it just because. Want to fight about it? I like it. Oh, that was the other question. I didn't see if I might have missed it. Does anybody want me to? I can have somebody design a Space Pirates logo, maybe Chippy as a space pirate, and we can put that on a t-shirt. The one you did the other night was over before I was finished with dinner. Well, that was just the short one on what I use for live streaming and making my videos, so those will be short. These Wednesday nights are usually a little shorter too. If I'm not building something and we're just yakking about or showing something on the desk, those are really quick, or about an hour or so. How about a show at 4:37 in the morning? I can actually do that because I'm up at 4 in the morning. I can do a 4:37 in the morning show. Have it glued together now. I need to prep, paint, and detail it. Prep it as long as you washed it off with soap and water, got it all dried up. You spray that sucker down with some good primer and get to painting. But we can do that. Hell yeah, Chippy Pirate on a Space Pirate logo. All right, for the Space Pirate logo, I know the show, back to that, the show the other day was short, but that was a specific show. That's why that was short. These are a little longer because I try to keep, just in case we have new people here, try to keep them informed of our group builds, our giveaways, Secret Santa, and then the vote, and then the unboxing, and then back to just yakking with you guys. With the Space Pirate, would we want Chippy as a space pirate or just a separate space pirate? Philip, put the exclamation point and space loot together. This way you can see what you got. You got to put them together. I drilled through it and then use those holes to drill into the wing pieces and put brass rod on. There you go. That is actually an excellent idea. So we got to think of what we want to do. Do we want Chippy like a little space pirate with a laser gun and a patch over his eye? or do we want a real space pirate and come up with some ideas? Because I'll go to Fiverr again, and we'll have somebody draw it up, and we'll get another shirt. If you haven't seen, if you're new here, these are the Chippy shirts. My fat gut. He's a little on the retro side with the fadedness of him, so it's a little more on the retro looking shirt. I washed it. It did shrink a little bit, and this is an extra large, so it does shrink a little bit. Their shirts. Maybe a vote. Chippy is a space pirate with a space pirate ship in the background. Chippy is a pirate. Yeah, maybe we'll do a vote on that. Separate space pirate. Oh, Bob Bruce is here. How's Enterprise on 1/650 scale, Kenny? It's sitting there. I haven't done it because I can't go outside and prime. I got one side primed and it started raining again, and that is hampering me right now. All right, let's do this. I'm just setting something up back here. Since we got a few people here, still, we'll do... we'll let this run for a few minutes. Okay, done. Let's start another poll while we're here. All right, if you see it's going to jump up there. It should jump up there somewhere. Where is it? You can make Chippy look like Marvin the Martian. No, I can't do that. We'd get taken down. Bikini Space Pirate. Get some Chippy logos printed as decals for custom builds. We have Chippy stickers. Decals would be interesting. I could ask Dana. Okay, so I got the poll up, and as you can see, it's passing by. If you'd like to see Chippy as the space pirate, do !vote, spacebar, !Chippy. If you want something new, do !vote, spacebar, !new. We'll let that run for a bit because I am going to be doing Chippy in other things. He's going to be a little railroad conductor. He's going to be in a jet and a boat and stuff like that for certain builds we have. So he'll be in different situations. But if because you guys have been the space pirates since day one, so if we want to do a different style for that, then we can see and we can get ideas and stuff like that and get it together. Chippy. New. Ooh, this is a close one. This is a close one. We got about 3 inches of snow overnight, and today might be getting another inch tonight. I don't want the snow. You guys can keep the snow. We got to figure out what we would do for it. I would be actually paying somebody on Fiverr to come up with ideas or have it done up. Well, Chippy's definitely going to have a sci-fi thing for certain things. So we'll let the people decide if we're going to have a new space pirate or a Chippy space pirate. Vote wood. There's the wood. Wood is always coming up. What is snow? Snow's evil white stuff that I don't like. I played hockey my whole life. I love hockey, but I hate the cold. Cannot stand the cold. It's bad stuff. That's why I want to move to Florida. Get out of the cold. But this year we haven't even had a winter. It's been spring the whole winter long. We got 11 votes, so if you're still out there and not sure what we're doing, if you want to see a new space pirate design, hit !vote, hit the space bar, !new, and enter. If you want to see Chippy as the space pirate, do !vote, hit the space bar, !Chippy, and we'll do that. We're going to let this run. I'm going to let it run for exactly 5 minutes. And we're down to 2.5 minutes. So if you want to get your votes in, we got 12 votes, 22 people here, 26 people here. If you want to get your vote, we got 13 votes. So that means 13 people if you want to vote on the Chippy stuff. Vote. And if you're not sure what we're talking about, we're going to be designing another shirt. And we may design some more shirts and stuff like that. And actually, it won't be just on a shirt. We'll do a mug too. Gonna hit 50 next week. We've been 50 the past couple days. Oh, I had that happen to me when I was down there. They were in 60 degrees. Hey, Sci-Fi Model Shop. What's going on? What is going on, Ron? Ron, just so you know, we cut our notifications down to we're moving only one video over a day. So there'll be a notification in the morning, and then there could be a notification in the afternoon because I've been doing live streams and Paul's been doing new videos. So vote Pedro. That's right, south of the border. Pedro's the man. Because I know I'm getting close to Florida when I see Pedro. We got 15 votes in, and it's a close vote. How many people are on right now? Got 28. Could be 13. 13 people. I'm going to let it run an extra minute. So if anybody wants to get in on the vote for a new shirt, either Chippy as the Space Pirate or a Space Pirate new logo, it would, for Chippy, you vote by hitting !vote, spacebar, !Chippy. If you want to see a new version of a Space Pirate, it would be !vote, spacebar, !new. And we'll let this run. I will let you know exactly when there's a minute left. Ron, I got them on hold on, I'll get you the link. I got them on my Amazon store. All right, there's 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Singing away, singing away. Here is the link to the Q-tips if anybody's interested in those. It's popping up now. It's right under where you voted, Ron, is the link to those Q-tips. Vote Pedro is a Napoleon Dynamite reference. Yeah, but I'm thinking of Pedro down in south of the border. I'm not a big I never seen Napoleon Dynamite, so I wouldn't know who's in it or references from that movie. Can't wait to see you, Brian. So let me go back into the to the back end. All right, there's 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Close the poll. Hit the complete button, and I ain't afraid of Chippy. Chippy will mess a person up. And the new design was most voted option of the poll with 64% of the votes. So Chippy lost out. That's all right. Chippy's going to get his own other stuff anyhow. He's going to get his own other stuff anyhow. Greg's Workshop just missed it, even because you forgot the exclamation point. But even that vote would have put it to a 9-7 vote. The new design still would have won. There's going to be more things, like I said, of Chippy coming up. Chippy's going to be in a little conductor hat, hanging out of a train. He's going to have probably be in a little spaceship. And what else? Probably a little tank or something like that. So he's going to be in different things, and we'll slap him on a shirt. I have the Cricut cutter. That thing is... which Cricut do you have? I have the Cricut Maker. That's a good thing for doing stencils and stuff. You can actually use the paint masks for that. The professional ones, you can put it in there. Drop the chalupa. Q-tips are a good deal. Need one for inner dental brushes. I'll see what they got on there. If they got anything good. I got the inner dental brushes myself over here. I love those for cleaning up my airbrush. My airbrushy brush. So if you're looking for Dana Space Pirate. Did Dana pop on here? I usually catch her if she's on here because she's always making fun of me or something. She's always making fun of me. Alrighty. So we did our votes. We're going to have, I'll see how much it is to get somebody to do a Space Pirate thing. I'm going to need a bigger box. I'm going to need a bigger boat. I know Jaws. That one I know. If you're going, bigger box. Do you still use the fuzzy sticks on your airbrush? Yeah, I use those. I won't use metal pipe cleaners through there. The I just find, if I'm looking for something specific, I try to find it on Google Images, and then in Cricut Design platform, you can actually mess with it. This way you can have it just cut what you want out of there. I haven't really done anything for the Cricut mask wise yet. I'm thinking for the rings, I'm going to go into Adobe Illustrator, measure out, and then make the masks from there. No, I would never put metal in the airbrush. But yeah, I still use the fuzzy ones. I just blow it out. If I see anything stuck in there, just blow it right out. Man, you guys watch a lot of TV. I am not a TV or movie person. You guys would kill me on trivia on that. I like music much better than watching anything on TV or in movie-wise. Or I'm a YouTube watcher. Like I watch you guys and stuff like that. It's more interesting to watch you guys on YouTube than anything on TV. Like my wife and mother-in-law, they're always on the TV. I'm not a big fan of TV or movies. Does the Cricut let you use vector images, or does the software rasterize it? I think it is vector images. I haven't used it in a while because I haven't had anything to put it in there, so I'd have to play with it again, and I could let you know. Do you think Tiffany would draw Chippy for you? I already have somebody drawing up Chippy, so I'm not going to go away from who I already have drawing them up. So Chippy is Chippy's already in the hands of somebody. So I'm not gonna move it out of that person's hands. Yeah, YouTube, Netflix, stuff like that. I'm mostly YouTube. Thank you, John. I completely forgot because I haven't used it in so long. I do got to do some stuff on it. Uh-oh, I think the wife is on her way home. The Cricut is nice. I got the Maker because it's the top of the line one to do stuff on. I got to get, you know what I got to get for it? You need mats to stick it down on, but my mat got damn cat hair all over it. So what I got to do is I got to clean that mat off, and I forgot who sells it. It might be Krylon or somebody else that sells another glue, and it's the same stuff they use on there to make it re-tacky. This way you don't have to buy another sheet of theirs every time the glue gets messed up on it. I got to watch that video again. Seen that video on YouTube. So YouTube's a very good thing. Franklin Kit is a super fun build. I haven't seen that. I don't have that one in my hands. I don't have that one in my hands at all. That's right, I'm watching. Chippy's watching. All right, fellas, so we know what we're going to see next week. We got to see a cool NY3D Creations Baby Yoda. If you're interested in anything 3D printed wise, go check out NY3D Creations. It's got a bunch of cool stuff on there. If you're interested in scale 75 paints, you can check out sabominiatures.com. I don't think he's got the big set I have. He's got the miniature sets, and you can order from there. And definitely come and register at our community.hobbylinkinternational.com, and come join the fun over there. Kenny, have you tried the 5-second fix UV resin pen yet for model purpose? No, I don't have that. I was gonna pick up. I can't order too much stuff because I'm gonna get yelled at with everything that I've been buying. I seen Green Stuff World has a resin that I want to get, but I haven't tried that pen yet. The resin that resin is actually pretty cool to use. I've seen people use it for like monsters and drooling and stuff like that, or water coming off of stuff. So it could be used for a few different things, which is pretty cool. So I got to check that out. Yeah, check your Space Loop before I go, because I'm going to be running. Like I said, we got our group builds, so if you're interested in those, check out the group builds. Mahdi contest is still going on. We don't have that many entries yet. I'm going to keep harping on that. Hopefully we have more entries this year than last year. And, you know, we'll be seeing you Saturday for the giveaway. Saturday's definitely our giveaway. And Hobby Mike will be on. That their unit was empty and left. They left a Cricut cutter. Have it in my storage. I want to make use. Yeah, it's a good thing, the Cricut cutter. Definitely works well. So I'm gonna get off of here. We're gonna make leftovers from last night, pasta and meat sauce, and we'll catch you on the site. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. That I missed. If I missed any questions. No, that's pretty much it. I thank you as always for stopping by here, guys, and hanging out and listening to me ramble on. And we'll be getting more and more stuff done, hopefully. And we'll be putting more stuff up here on the channel. Thank you, guys. I always enjoy hanging out. I could sit here and just babble all night long, but she's getting loud over there. And we got to do some stuff. So make sure you're here on Saturday for the giveaway. This Saturday is the giveaway, and then I'm going to talk to Brett. This way I know what April's giveaway is, and I can reveal that on Saturday. Guys, have a great night. It's always great seeing you. Please come over to the community and hang out over there. We'd love to have you. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.